Hey guys, Kane here, and in this video I'm more or less just gonna contemplate about changing my formation and making that formation have a hero frontline and also a power burst side. Now, I'm not sure if I will be, I can't really view my own replays or post a formation of what I have, but I do believe I have sent somebody that formation. 1 second. Uh, yeah, so basically this is at the moment my formation. It's blue Recon archers just because I have swapped archers for events in terms of those Sylph blue archers, and it takes about 24 hours to swap. So currently this left side is acting as my burst side, but it really depends because it's missing Avril and it's missing a Rufio. And as you can see, my Avril is on stall side. And she solo can pretty much kill, like a lot of heroes can kill quite a lot of archers. So essentially, my aim will be to remove one of these Blade Master squads and have like 3 tanks, or rather gladiators or paladins in the front line. Then have DPSs like Basric, etc. Most of these heroes, not all of them, will remain on this side. And as well as I will be adding Sizo here, I will be adding Avril here and stuff like that, as well as Rufio. At the moment, his equipment isn't that good, as well as I have a spare True Emerald, which I will be able to put on him. But until I'm able to put more heroes on my field, some prisms are not used in my formation, so I just turn most of those prisms to hero attack until I'm able to put more heroes and use more prisms. So that aside, his equipment at the moment is pretty much just stat boosting. Uh, Leo's Pride, I think currently I have made it 4 star. I can make it 4.5 star. So it's almost there. For the equipment, I can craft the Essential Gladiator set pretty easily to flawless, and I have a flawless gladiator Drake set as well, so that is also no issue. He will be full flawless whenever I will use him. So that's one hero covered out of like 5 or 6 more that I will be needing to place on my field, and that is going to be a slight issue for me. So, for example, whenever you level the heroes above like 60 or 62 or whatever, they start to gain a lot of stats. So, currently, the Rufio has 6 million HP and 760,000 attack. Now, I've tried putting a True Emerald level 9 from Avril, and he had about 1.2 million or 1.3 million attack. So in a couple of levels that will be like 1.5 or 1.6 million attack, which is quite good for my Rufio without a skin and stuff like that. Which is like another reason why I kind of wanted to start changing my formation. But to even change my formation, it will take quite a bit of time, because I will require to add Lunella as one of my frontline heroes, and I will have to level her quite high, as well as prepare proper equipment for her as well. Then I will have to level either Gavgar or level Bane and also put it in the front line. Now, I'm not sure if I will be adding a lot more gladiators, like 4 or 5 on that side, but in such a case, I would require like 500 million experience, probably even more, because I have one hero which I almost finished. Then I have Lunella, so that's a second hero. Then I have Gavgar and or Bane, which is like a third and a fourth. Then Potentially I could add Fenris. Potentially I could add also Solaris. I haven't been using him, so yeah, I need like five ish or so additional heroes for me. So this is actually one of the reasons why I kind of started farming the Golem event for the boxes. So the thing about this is, since I would require about 500-ish, maybe more million experience, this box, or like these two boxes combined, being about 930, 940, would give me about 15-ish million experience. So it is like a small amount of percentage of what I do require, but it's still experience, and it will still help me win an event called the Rare Resource Rush and etc. So essentially, more boxes will mean more experience. So I kind of predict that I will be able to change my formation with the hero power burst side probably in about a couple of months, I guess. Probably 3 months. Experience is pretty hard to acquire, and as you level up, those heroes take like 30 million to just level up. Now to reach 63, essentially you would require like 75 million from 60 to 63 or close to that. So the scaling of the experience is just friggin' bonkers. So yeah, that aside, pretty much I will be testing out some of the heroes lower level and whether that kind of a power burst side between Rufio and Avril would actually make it so I wouldn't really need to have highest level gladiators to work. So for example, I will level them to 50-ish or 55 and then test it out whether or not they still kind of survive, or they would just die before Rufio and Avril is able to do anything. So these are my kind of thoughts of what I'm planning to do with the formation. Now, in terms of Rakan and the front line, so I'm not entirely sure whether or not I will actually be wanting to play Rakan whenever I do achieve that. The thing about it is I will have to cast a lot of heroes to kind of fight in the fight, to pay attention to land a lot of those skills properly and stuff like that. And playing Rakan, you have to take great, how can I say, uh, attention to detail where you want to cast those skills. And also, for example, if your turtle for some reason doesn't activate his hail. Like he's not even stunned, he's not even attacked. Sometimes he just bugs out, and when you click hail, it just nullifies itself. And if he doesn't cast this active, basically you have like 25 to 30% of your field being legitimately useless, which in terms makes like your entire other formation in terms of Rakan units pretty much garbage. Basically, you have a Rakan frontline just because this turtle is able to heal an insane amount of health. So potentially, I will want to try out probably Lich with Lich frontline. Probably I'd want to try out with Sylph frontline, and whenever I would be trying out the Sylph one, I think the Silk trees are the same research as dwarves, so I'll probably be trying it out for like 20 days and swapping in between dwarf and sylph, whichever race will perform better for me and or my formation. So I'll just be trying out like these three races and see how they all perform. Anyways, I kind of wanted to also go for an Onyx Dragon, but man, my luck is so friggin' bad. Like, I have a lot of these dragons, and I actually lose my hero predation in like friggin' first or second skill. So basically, I just crafted this just to have stuff for the either let's say, research and stuff like that, or events like the Advanced Coliseum for three formations. So yeah, I'm not entirely lucky with Onyx Dragons. So pretty much, I think for quite a while I will be staying with my Azure Dragon because that's like the only dragon I am able to make perfect. So that aside, yeah, to get Heroes Frontline, essentially I do think it starts being possible only when you have proper stats on your heroes. So proper stats meaning my gladiators are already entering like 15, 16 million HP. Balrog is 12 million. Kitano is like 15 million and stuff like that. So those gladiators are pretty friggin' insane. They're friggin' tanky. My Virion has like 11 million as well. So essentially, at this point, I do believe that the gladiators and the paladins will start sort of tanking quite a bit better. I'm not entirely sure about Bane since he just friggin' runs forward, and if he drags all focus, I do believe he still has a very high chance of dying. So I'll try him out. I'll try to get a better artifact on him and see how he may perform and on what stage he may be pretty useful to use. So yeah, pretty much these were just my thoughts on changes on my formation and what I'm kind of looking forward to do in the very near future. However, the experience will not come very easy, so this sort of planning has to be done quite a bit before, because even if you don't plan, like resetting heroes, it takes about 20 days for that to happen. And I think I already reset one hero, so I cannot reset any others. And perhaps I will reset some stuff that I don't use, like friggin' Grims, get some more experience cards, Rose, etc. For example, these two I do require for them to be alive, so they have to be a bit higher level and things like that, you know. So whenever I would swap to Lich, I no longer need Gan, so probably I will just de-level him to level 40. So these things will take time to get some experience, which you have used on other heroes and stuff like that. So I'm kind of looking forward about, I don't know, like 20 or rather 2 or 3 months into the future. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. Thanks for watching, take care, and stay safe out there.